When's the last time you took a hard look at your own LinkedIn profile and other social media profiles? Your profile on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever, but LinkedIn more specifically. When's the last time you really just called time out, set aside an hour of your day, and dissected your own profile? Everything about it, every link, every upload, every sentence, every job that's listed, the summary, etc. What does it look like when you scan it on your phone versus your laptop? Does everything work? Is your picture updated, right? Do you have content listed with specific numbers or dates or whatever that may have changed, etc.? Here's a perfect example. I looked at my own LinkedIn profile recently and was dissecting it. I'm always trying to find something wrong with it, right? Because we're, at Riderflex, we're a recruiting firm. So we recruit candidates for a living, which means we look at LinkedIn all day long. And I honestly believe that, if you're going to judge candidates from their resume and their LinkedIn profile, you should probably have a pretty good one yourself if you're a recruiter, right? It should be updated. Anyway, I was scanning my own LinkedIn profile. I noticed it said, Riderflex, we've placed 500 plus candidates now nationwide. And I thought, well, that's old. We've placed over 1,000 candidates now. I need to update that information. That may sound small, but the point is, and the reason I want to use that example is this. I think it's really easy to get into a pattern where you're scanning other people. You're looking at other people online for whatever reason. Let's say you're a salesperson, you're a marketing person, maybe you're a job candidate looking for a job. Maybe you're a recruiter looking for job candidates. There's a bunch of reasons for all of us to be looking at LinkedIn. It's easy to kind of skip over your own profile. It's like, when I take my dog for a walk at lunch, I'm dissecting everybody else's house and everybody else's lawn, right? And I'm being critical about everybody else's place. And sometimes I forget to look at my own backyard. So I encourage you to update your stuff. Now, here's the tip I want to share. This, again, sounds very simple and, maybe it sounds like a no-brainer, but here you go. I would just add a little tickler reminder on your calendar, probably once a quarter, 4 times a year, a little reminder that pops up on your calendar that just says, have I updated my social profiles? Go into it, look at it, check the links, etc. Just make sure everything is working. You don't want any buttons or links or information in there that don't work. It'll make it look like you're not organized, etc. An outdated, shallow LinkedIn profile with misinformation or broken links, it can make you look bad. It can make you look bad. And maybe that's not fair, but it can, right? It's almost like coming into an interview dressed poorly. Or dressed, you're sloppy a little bit, right? Or you pull up in the parking lot for an interview and your car is dirty and you get out and you're dressed sloppy. I mean, it's kind of, that's an analogy, I guess. So you want to make sure your own profile is clean, and I would make a note to update it at least once a quarter. Final tip here. One more thing. When it comes to LinkedIn profiles, there are lots of good ones. People often will call and they'll say, oh, I need to get my LinkedIn profile updated, or I don't know what to do on my LinkedIn profile, or what should I put on my LinkedIn profile? I mean, there's a million examples. All you got to do is look at somebody else's profile. If you're a chief operating officer for a CPG company, just pull up about 50 profiles from other people. You're going to see all kinds of great stuff. You can look at theirs. You can match their style or their format. You can cherry pick from things that they've used and put that into your own profile. I mean, there's a million examples. There's really no excuse to have an outdated LinkedIn profile right now, especially when you can just look at other people and copy what they're doing to a certain degree. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day.